Hey everybody, today I'm doing this New Year's makeup tutorial. I think this would be great if you're going to a New Year's party or if you're going out to dinner or something, or if you're just going to a friend's house, which is what I will probably be doing. I'm definitely going to rock this look. You can't have a New Year's look without some glitter, so I'm using some Urban Decay glitter shadows, some gray smoky shadows, and then I paired it with this matte nude, like dark nude lip, a new one from Tarte Cosmetics. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm first starting out this look using my MAC paint pot. I love using this because it just helps to even out my lid and just conceal everything and provide a really nice base. I'm first going to be using my Lorac Pro 2 palette, which is one of my favorites because it's all really cool in neutral tones. I'm first picking up the shade called Cool Gray, and I'm going to be using this Sigma E35 tapered blending brush, and I'm just going to run this all throughout my crease. It helps to go ahead and do your shadows before you actually do the glitter, that way it doesn't end up falling all over the place. So now for the fun part, which is the glitter. I'm first going to spray a synthetic shading brush from Sigma with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. You can use any setting spray or you could just use regular water if you want. I'm just going to wet my brush down with this, that way it picks up the glitter a whole lot better. Then I'm going to take the Urban Decay eyeshadow in Moonspoon, and I believe this is from the Galactic collection, which are very shimmery shadows. This has a very foiled look, and you can also apply a little bit differently if you just want to use it as a glitter, but it also has that gray tone to it, so this is a dark silver glitter color. So gorgeous. So I'm just putting this all over the lid and I'm just layering this up quite a bit. Now I'm going to deepen up the crease a little bit. I'm going to use a synthetic small tapered blending brush, and I'm going to pick up the shade Charcoal from my Lorac Pro palette. I'm just going to run that through the outer corner of my crease, and this is just going to help darken everything up. I should have probably done this before the glitter because it definitely removes some of that glitter, but I'm going to go back in and replace it in a minute. I'm just going to make sure that I get the darkness that I want, and then I'll just go back and forth between the two shadows. You could totally skip this if you don't want this dark and smoky of a look, but I really like this dark charcoal shade because it's not as dramatic as an actual black. Now for my brow bone highlight, I'm gonna take the shade Buff and I'm gonna run that all throughout my brow bone. Now I'm just taking the Cool Gray and also the charcoal shade onto my lower lash line using the pencil E30 brush from Sigma, and it's just gonna help blend everything out and just tie the look together. You don't want it to be too heavy on top and not enough shadow on the bottom. Now going back to the glitter, I'm just reapplying some of that Moonspoon shadow all over my lid and just making sure I don't get that on my makeup. I'm just holding a washcloth underneath. I probably should have done my face makeup afterwards, but I hate going out of order and it's kind of hard to do that, but I would highly recommend that if you guys have a lot of trouble with fallout. Now you don't have to use this shadow too, but I also took the Urban Decay Space Cowboy, which is a really pretty champagne shimmery color, and I went on the inner corners before, but this one's a little bit lighter, so it's really gonna make your eyes appear more awake and very bright, especially with such dark shadows going on the outer corners. I also went back with the shade Snow from the Lorac Pro palette, and I applied that to my brow bone because I felt like it needed a little bit more shimmer up top, and it also kind of lightened it up a little bit. It looked a little bit dark to me under my brow, so that white color was great for that. Now finally onto liner. I'm using the Tarte Clay Pot. This is in black. This is my favorite gel liner. It's so smooth and just awesome to apply. I'm using my Sigma winged liner brush. This is the E06. It's very thin and precise, and you can get a very skinny line with it. This is awesome, and I highly recommend it if you're gonna get a liner brush. I'm also taking that black liner onto my lower lash line to help pull the look together. I also applied it on my waterline, which is what I don't typically do unless I'm doing more of a dramatic look like this, but you could totally skip this if you don't want your eyes to be too dark. So now I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes. And I'm using my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, which is my favorite mascara. I'm just applying one coat of this because I'm going to be using lashes. So now for the lashes, which is something I don't normally do, but I decided to try it out for this video because it's very appropriate for like a New Year's party look. I'm using the Urban Decay Fast Easy Sexy Partial False Lashes, and these are my favorite false lashes, these half ones. You can get these from Ardell, like from the drugstore too. But these are awesome because they're very fluttery and long on the tip, but then they taper down. And I really like them because then I don't have a full band of very thick lashes. It's only on the outer portion, so it looks a lot more natural in my opinion, and they're much more comfortable to wear. You can go over with a little bit of liner if you need to, but since this is a black lash glue, I didn't find that I need to go over it at all. Then I'm just doing one more very light coat of the Lash Sensational Mascara, mostly just on the inner corners of my eyes just to make it match more, so it's a little bit more dramatic on that inner corner so it matches the false lashes on the outer corner. I also kind of use that to point my lashes towards the outer corner to give it that very cat eye fanned out look. So that was actually pretty easy. Now onto blush. I'm using my Tarte Kiss and Blush Cream Cheek and Lip Palette. I'm using the shade called Butterflies, and I'm just using my e.l.f. small stipple brush to put this all over my cheekbones and just blend it out. This is a really pretty natural color, but any of these colors would have worked great. Now my favorite part, which is highlighter, I'm using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this one is in Moonstone, which is just so gorgeous. This is a new shade that I haven't gotten before. Not new to Becca, but new to me. I'm just using my Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter brush to apply this to the tops of my cheekbones. It's just really bright, and it's definitely a lighter color, so it's great if you have pretty fair skin like me, because it will actually show up on your skin tone, which is awesome. Now onto lips, I'm using the Tarteist Lip Paint, and this one is in the shade Bestie, which is just a dark mauve nude color. I think this will work great no matter what skin tone you have, but it's just a really great matte lip color. These lip colors will not budge. This is awesome if you're gonna be wearing this to dinner or to a party, because it's gonna last you all night without a doubt. I have a hard time even getting these off with a makeup wipe. It's serious business. Like, you need an oil makeup remover to get these off your lips, which is awesome. And they wear really nicely. They don't like crease or get flaky or anything like that. They're just amazing. And this color is gorgeous too. And I think it complements the eyes well, because it's not too much going on, and you definitely need a matte lip when you're wearing this much glitter. I wouldn't really recommend a shimmery lip gloss unless you wanted to, but I feel like it's a lot of glitter. So I definitely like something more toned down like this for the lips. So that's it for this New Year's makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to save it, make sure you pin it on your Pinterest boards. I'll have the link to the blog post down below that's going to have photos of this look, as well as every product that I use. I'll list that on the blog post. I'll even give you guys some cheaper alternatives, because I know a lot of you request drugstore makeup tutorials, and I know this one uses a lot of high-end products, so I'll be sure to link you to very similar products that you can use too as alternatives that are cheaper at the drugstore. Don't forget to enter my huge holiday giveaway, where I'm giving away tons of Tarte products, which even includes some of these lip colors that I actually used today. So make sure you enter to win that. You still have some time left. I'll put the link down below, and there's 5 winners for that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and Happy New Year. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye everyone. Hey everybody, today I have a huge holiday giveaway for you guys, and also this Christmassy holiday makeup tutorial for you all. The tutorial is going to come after the giveaway, so let's go ahead and get started with the prize